Hello everybody, my name is LETIZIA JACCHERI and I am going to give a presentation about IT and art, and I work at a department called the Department of Computer and Information Science, and my blog and homepage is called letiziajaccheri.org, and I will refer to projects that are described more thoroughly there. I work at the Department of Computer Science, and the department is part of NTNU. NTNU is the Norwegian University of Science and Technology. It's a quite big university in Norway. It's the second largest university with 22,000 students and a lot of employees and a lot of people that work in the ecosystem of NTNU. But why do I am interested in IT and art? And on purpose, I don't have anything between art and IT in my presentation, because I want to define our this relationship is what is most interesting to me. So I don't want to define with something strict like an and. And why do we want to have IT and art at the same level? There are many reasons, and some reason I list here. My main reason is to be able to give a message about IT, and to say that IT is not only a tool, but it's something more, because the relationship between art and IT helps to understand IT in a more profound way. It's important to have this relationship between art and IT, because sometimes artists need help from technologists. This is a quite simple and relation to understand, or because we, computer science, need help from artists, and many other reasons. So I'm very interested in this relationship. I have been working in several projects between art and IT since 2004. One project that has been quite successful is called Our Toys, and it has been a cooperation between NTNU and Remida Center here at Lademue, where we have used recycled materials and recycled hardware and software to empower children with to become creators of digital expressions. Another project that has been very important for me and quite interesting and quite big is this open wall, which we started in 2005. It was a project initiated by some architect students who wanted to build a digital facade on an experimental house in town, and we at my department, we helped them with the hardware and with the software, and in the end we inherited this installation at our department, and we have been using it for some both education and scientific experiments. Another project that I want to get attention to is something that was done in the context of experts in team in a village called Art and Software. The students build a bicycle by using a recycled bicycle, and they connected a sensors with light detector, so that the bicycle could drive a computer games that had as a theme the topic of water. This was a very nice and interesting project. The students even won a prize for that. So what do I do now? Now I am in fact department head at my department, and so I think that I must use my background in art and IT to improve, to help the department to be a better IT department. And so I ask myself and you this question: how can we create an IT experience when somebody enters our computer science department? Some people like to have offices like this. When I imagine a computer science department in year 2014, I imagine something like this, a kind of digital experience. So how can we go from something in between this and this to something that is even more aesthetic, pleasant, even more IT pleasant. So since I started in the autumn, I have been working with my own office that we call the Open Office, and I have get help by these two guys, Paul Böjesen and Trygve Örem, to design and implement an office that is made by recycled materials and recycled computers. Just to give you an idea about what we have at our department, we have this installation that is called The Way I See It, that is a digital installation that by through Espen Gangvik and Tex we bought for the department. Another project we have that is initiated by the students is that we have a creative lab for hardware and software construction, and this has started and this is receiving a lot of attention and a lot of interest from the student. We have a data museum in our department that is something that has a lot of useful, valuable objects from the past, and that we would like to connect it more to the museum and artistic arena here in town. And we want to go beyond these two pilot projects, the Open Office and these two small rooms that now we have as creative lab. And from next year we will offer something that is called Kudelöipe, that it will be an offer to schools in town who want to visit our department and let students not only implement code but also create some tangible experience. So conclusions and questions. If you are clever, if you have followed me, you will be able to see one mistake, at least in my presentation. And the mistake is that at the beginning I was talking about IT, now I'm talking about CS. CS means computer science. Computer science is something that is bigger than IT, because while IT denotes technology, computer science denotes all the research and the theories and the methods about technology. And the aim is to understand how art can help computer science and how computer science can help art by help of these small projects that build upon each other.